What's going on, everybody? It's Steve here with the Week 6 Team Builder against Casey and the California Coalossals. Last week went better than I ever could have hoped. Won 6-0 against Poppin. Game 1, I used 3 moves total, which was pretty neat. Considering I thought I was going to lose, fantastic week for me. We're playing KC, who keeps making moves. He traded his Guzzlord for Crobat and Palisand for Jolteon. Barely changed my team at all. I had already made my team for this week. In fact, it actually made things easier for me, I think. I may regret saying this. Maybe he brings something I'm not expecting and just murders me. But we'll see. So he's got Cinderace and Indeedee, Male, Escavalier, Crobat, Milotic, Tangrowth, Mr. Rime, Jolteon, Rabombi, Slowbro, and Munchlax. I think he's guaranteed to bring Cinderace and Milotic. I told him when he picked up Jolteon, I was like, I wonder if you're bringing Jolteon, just because I got a lot of flying types. So I feel like he might not, just because I said that. So he thinks I'm prepping for it. But I made my team before he got Jolteon, so all I did was change static to Lightning Rod on Raichu. I do think he brings a Trick Room mode. Either Indeedee or Slowbro will come. Maybe Mr. Rime if he's feeling dangerous. Tangrowth I really think he should bring. I would be ecstatic if he doesn't bring it, because I'm not bringing Safety Goggles, and Rage Powder is probably the best defense he has against me. Crobat might come just for Tailwind, and Escavalier, even though it actually steals fairly good into my team. I only got a couple of resists in the Moltres and the Raichu. However, I'm sure he expects me to bring Moltres into this matchup just for Escavalier, so maybe he doesn't. Also, my team is fairly beefy defensively. 82-81. That's not actually that good. A little bit better than his. Anyway, that's what I'm expecting. I do have this water weakness that he's probably going to try to exploit. That's why Milotic's going to come. And I'm well known at this point for doing Choice Scarf speed dropping strats, so Milotic can prevent that with competitive. We'll see. Let's get into my team. Starting things off here with my Tornadus and the most gimmicky shit you've ever seen. Bulk Up, Rest, Sleep Talk, and Fly. This is the only one that is made a little bit harder by the presence of Jolteon. We will pair this with my next Pokemon and see what my plan is. Heavily defensive spread. I'm not going to be increasing my special defense, so we got to make that as high as possible. And the defense, actually, let's do this. Boop, boop. There we go, just so I get an even number, so the +1 does more. And the +3 will do more. Or why don't I go 3? Oh yeah, that's better. With the Chesto Berry, so basically Prankster Chesto Berry Rest means I can rest off any damage that he does in a max, and there's nothing he can do to stop it. Wake up, rest again. There goes 2 turns of his max. I've taken 0 damage. And just keep resting. If he's not doing more damage, I can just keep resting. And he will not kill me until I run out of 16 rest. I guess I got Sleep Talk. Yeah. But Bulk Up, raise my attack and my defense at +1. That's a 68 increase, so I go over 200 attack, and a 54 increase, I go up to 162. Pretty good stats from a Prankster Bulk Up. Does he even have Fake Out anymore? Just Mr. Rime and Indeedee, right? Yeah. Yeah, and then Fly hits this whole team except Jolteon for neutral or super effective damage. Which you can imagine what my main threat is already. Now let's pair that with a Choice Scarf Terrakion with Coaching. This is faster than his entire team, unless he wants to Scarf like he did against Breath, one of these four. Which, I mean, go for it. So, Coaching, Bulldoze, Rock Slide, and Megahorn. Bulldoze is if he has like a Cinderace Jolteon lead. That would be the only time I'm using Bulldoze. Lower both of their speeds to get an attack off. Rock Slide hits a lot of his team for super effective damage. Let's scroll back up here. Oh, he has 0 rock resists. I did have a Actually, I did change this a little bit when he dropped Palisand, because it was the only thing that was good against Terrakion. Now that that's not there, I think he's going to have to rely on like a Max Steel Spike from Cinderace. But at that point, I'll already get 1 Coaching off, and I'll have a +2/+2 Tornadus in 1 turn, which can then go to +3/+3, and then the only way I lose is by a crit, because his only special attacker now is Mr. Rhyme and Jolteon. And I guess Milotic. And Indeedee, but I'm not worried about them. I got max special defense. And Megahorn is for Slowbro and Tangrowth. I need it to 1-hit KO Slowbro if Tangrowth is not on the field. And if he is, then I just kill Tangrowth. Nihilego goes back. Trick Room, Protect, Power Gem, and Thunder Wave once again. With the Focus Sash, Rock hits his entire team. So he's probably going to have something for this Terrakion and the Nihilego. Trick Room is mainly here to reverse. As you can probably see, my team is very fast this week. Speed is to outspeed Indeedee. The Scarf here is so I can outspeed Indeedee as well, in case Indeedee is Scarfed. And I didn't really care about speed on him. Yeah, nothing special here. This could be a max threat, honestly, if I don't use a max till the end of the game. This thing can max for sure. It's going to shrug off special attacks, especially if maxed. That's a lot of HP. Until he dropped Guzzlord, this was a physical Raichu with Play Rough. Don't need that anymore. Instead, I have Encore, Protect, Thunderbolt, and Draining Kiss. Draining Kiss is just so I have something that hits Tangrowth and Jolteon. It's better than Focus Blast because Focus Blast misses. Lightning Rod for the Jolteon, obviously. Air Balloon in case he tries to get cheeky with a Max Quake onto Terrakion, expecting a switch into Raichu to protect my Tornadus or Moltres. But Raichu will have an Air Balloon, so he dodges the Max Quake. I can also pair this with a Bulldoze Terrakion, switch in my other Pokemon, expecting a Max Lightning onto them, get the special attack boost, and lower their speed all at the same time. Encore, just like if I can Encore him into Rage Powder or something. Maybe not Rage Powder, I wouldn't want that. Encore him into Protect, maybe? Yeah, that would be good. Or even something like Sleep Powder. Encore him into Sleep Powder, hope he misses, and then just Max Lightning, and he's just completely useless on Tangrowth. That would be pretty cool. Or Encore into Trick Room, I don't know. Lots of options with Encore. Good last move to have. And it was Iron Tail before. Moltres, Assault Vest Moltres. Brave Bird, Flare Blitz, U-Turn, and Hurricane. That's right, this is a physical Moltres. This is my main strat, I would say. I'm going to lead... I honestly can't think... The worst possible lead I can think of against my Moltres Terrakion lead is Slowbro Tangrowth. And that's mainly because I can't... if he redirects, I can't kill the Slowbro right away. But I believe in that case I would just max Bug and Megahorn into the Tangrowth, whether it lives or dies. Hopefully it would die. I assume it's going to die. That's a lot of damage, but it lowers the special attack of the Slowking, and then I'm not concerned about its damage. Modest Max Life Orb Thunderbolt cannot 2-hit KO this Moltres. Max Lightning does 2-hit KO, but that's why I have Raichu in the back. If he leads something like Jolteon Cinderace, I use Bulldoze, max Airstream. If he doesn't max the Jolteon, Jolteon dies. Basically guaranteed. I put in the amount of speed he would need to outspeed Tornadus in there. If I don't see that kind of lead, those are the only two leads where I would be concerned with my lead. If I don't see that, I'm just going to coaching my Moltres and max Airstream something. If I get one coaching off, Cinderace is doing absolutely nothing to this Moltres, and honestly, I don't even think he would be attacking it anyway unless he's using max Airstream. I can 2-hit KO the Cinderace, I can keep getting coachings off unless he max Steel Spikes the Terrakion, and if he does that, then I have speed advantage. He has to max Guard, or I kill him with max Flare. You may be wondering why Hurricane, and that's because Hurricane does more to Tangrowth than Brave Bird does when maxed, even with a negative special attack nature. That's how bad Tangrowth's special defense is. It's a guaranteed 1-hit KO with a negative investment. So if he has Tangrowth plus something that's not Slowking, I'm just going to max Airstream with the special side. Then in the back, we got Harvest finally on the Trevenant, not Frisk. Protect, Leech Seed, Phantom Force, Trick Room to reverse Trick Room mainly. Leech Seed, Phantom Force, Protect. Harvest gives me a 50% chance to get my Citrus Berry back every turn. With Protect and Phantom Force, the odds that I don't get a berry back are very low. Got a 50% chance every turn, so the odds that I don't get one, 25%, basically, in the turns it takes me to either Phantom Force or Protect. If that makes any sense. Plus I get the recovery from Leech Seed. As long as he doesn't have a grass type out like Tangrowth, then I probably just win by Phantom Force, because Tangrowth, I doubt, is going to have much to hit a Trevenant. Although after last week, maybe he does. This is some of the most creative shit I've ever done. Hopefully it works. Maybe he has something to counter this, but I think this Terrakion Moltres lead is pretty hard for him to counter. I don't think there's any chance he sees that coming. And I have a feeling he's going to bring Special Cinderace to this just for max Quakes and max Electrics. But like it does even less than a max Airstream would to this Moltres on physical Cinderace. So there's the team. I'm having fun with this one. Thanks for watching. Peace.